You guys obviously are on a really good stretch of games right now. Heading into this weekend against the LAFC team that has also had a pretty good start to the year overall, what do you need to do to keep this going?
First of all, every game is different, brings different challenges. So we're preparing for this match. We know that LAFC is a very good team. They have had some success in this beginning part of this season. But as you said, I've been very pleased with the progress of our team, how well the guys are working, how much competition we're creating in practice, how everybody wants to participate, and how everybody's working for each other to make sure that we're a more solid team. So we're preparing, but we recognize that it's going to be, a tough match like every match in MLS.
LAFC, obviously, it's kind of made headlines as an expansion team coming in and doing so well early on. Atlanta last year was in a similar boat. What does it mean for the league having these expansion teams coming in and getting off to these starts, getting some rosters with the talent they've been able to have?
I think it's very important because they come right away to compete. They've done a great job to be able to sign good players, to be able to build something exciting. And I think they have a good momentum inside the field and outside the field. So I think this type of expansions team are ideal for MLS. They make it more difficult for us, but it's good, the competition, and it's great that we're going to have now a big test, another strong team coming in, and we have to continue to prepare as we have done so far to play them.
In terms of injuries, it looked like obviously with Elvis Powell coming out of the game, but it looked like he was in training today. How's he doing? He's
doing great. He practiced full today. The staff is doing a fantastic job to recover as much as we can, all the players. Right now we have almost everybody training in one capacity or another. I think there's only one player that is not. So it's very positive. So we're progressing nicely.
LAFC's been one of the most prolific attacks in the league to date. What sort of challenges are they going to pose to you guys in this upcoming match, and how do you look to meet them?
Oh, first of all, as you said, they've been scoring goals because they do have talented players offensively. Vela, quality player. We knew that he was going to be successful coming into Major League Soccer. Rossi, an interesting young player. But they have other different type of players, like Fel Harbor. They have Blessing that's been doing very well. So it's a good team all around. They know what they are, how they play, and we're preparing accordingly.
Focusing on you guys with the shutout streak that you've got going, the improvements in the defensive performances since those early struggles that the team had. What do you think it is that has taken the defense to the next level, and is that something that you can continue to improve on?
There's always a way to improve. I believe that we can improve always. There's never one moment that you can say we arrived. There's always something that we can fix and make it better. But I think if you look and you go back all the way to Dallas, because I don't think that the guys have been just starting to defend better now. I think Dallas will defend very well. I think against Chicago we had a very good match defensively. I think if you look at Orlando, we did great defensively until those 10 minutes plus a few more extra minutes in which we, I think, gave the game away. We were doing very, very well. So I don't think that it's been, starting from the shutouts. I think it's starting from before. If you take away the first two matches, which we designed something a little bit different, I credit to the guys. They've been evolving, they've been growing, they've been, getting better game by game, and every game brings a different challenge that we have to be ready for. So I'm being very proud, as I said before, of our guys. And when I said our guys, not only the 11 or plus the substitutions, but everybody that, even those that haven't been in the 18, are doing very, very well.
Liam Ridgewell is a guy who was out of the 18 for a little while. He's been back in it. He's been playing a big part of the back line. What have you seen from him over the last few games? And looking back to bringing him back into the starting 11, what was it that necessitated that?
I always said it all along that he was an important player. You heard me saying that before he came back, because I knew that he can provide what he's providing right now for us. He's done it before, and he's doing it now, in the matches that he played. He's organizing the defense, he's contributing with his experience and his quality. So it's something that we expected at some point he was going to come back.
Guzman and Polo both named to their respective countries' World Cup squads. How does that change the way you prepare for the next 1 or 2 matches before they leave to join those countries?
No, we have to think about first the match and what we're looking after, for the match. Definitely, we have 2 different situations. Polo is in one situation, Guzman is a different situation. Guzman is coming back from an injury. Now he's fit to play. So he's training fully. It was my decision this past weekend because I felt that probably he needed a little bit more in some areas in order to be able to be where we wanted. Right now we just want to make sure that they go to the World Cup healthy, that they're able to continue to the national team. We want them to be successful in the World Cup, and that's what we're doing.
And then back to LAFC, does the fact that they are an expansion team and haven't played here at Providence Park as a team change the way you look at how this matchup could play out?
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. Because I think a lot of the players already know the league. I think Vela has been in big games, so he's used to big crowds. So he's, for some of them, just coming with a different shirt to a stadium that they already know. But the stadium that they know, they know that there's going to be some challenges for them, that there's a great atmosphere in the stadium, that we have that extra player in the stands that is pushing us constantly, and that the environment is going to be fantastic. And from the other part, we recognize and we respect them for what they have done so far, for being an expansion team that had the ideas clear and so far being successful in the beginning of the season.